Substitution for South Africa.
Corner number 2 then.
Ronaldinho. Number 24, Gerrard. Number 13, Baggio. Coming on the field, number 18, Figo.
Grimaldo attempts a clearance.
Raul. Number 14,
South Africa are
Batistuta.
looking to go forward now.
Substitution.
Tries to play it through. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Vitinha. And that was nowhere near his best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, such a clever touch.
Has been indicated.
And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off. Neymar, can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Costa Curta with a fine... And a chance! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space. Marked in the middle like that, I don't think he could believe his luck.
And very quickly, the substitute. And we're done. South Africa can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, in all honesty, Peter...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Yamal picks it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Goal! Feyenoord! And it's Feyenoord who take the lead. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Juve. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. Silvestre wants to run onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Courtois claims comfortably. Gerrard. Great vision. Roll! That was probably asking just too much. But he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of... Decent chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Inzaghi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Serginho. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Half an hour played now. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard. Now it's Inzaghi. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
executed tidily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Howson. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Silvestre. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! Feyenoord! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Feyenoord have their lead.
There will be 1 minute
Silvestre.
added time.
Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello, everybody.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gerrard. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Serginho. Serginho looking to receive it in space. It's a promising position. Cross in, looks like a good one. Shoots! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Feyenoord go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's had it nicked away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, greatly! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Bebeto. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Yamal.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, it's Bebeto. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. This looks promising, and he's found a way past. Goes down, but nothing given. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And smartly reclaimed. Yamal's cross.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for South Africa. Number
So
8,
we have movement on both
Raoul.
benches.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 17, Bebeto. Number 3, Adams. Coming on the field, number 22.
Tries one from range.
Number 18.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 15.
South Africa
Beckenbauer.
perhaps contemplating their next
Substitution
change
taking
here.
place.
He's found the way through. A header! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Gerrard. Batistuta goes for goal! And that's off target.
South Africa are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need...
It's Bino!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And the pass is intercepted. It's a smartly directed ball. Inzaghi! Has a look up and drives it forward. Rijkaard. Rodri. Out towards the flank. Schneider. Not the most accurate pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, chance, surely! And he's stuck it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
South Africa cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Oh, just a keeper now. It's Inzaghi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Stood up well to him there. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
South Africa really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
South Africa lost their way after falling behind early. They're constantly
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Khan is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter. And I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency...
He's going for goal! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ambitious ball here. And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he finish? Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Oh, great feat, that.
He has found a way through. Yamal crosses it in, and it's claimed by the keeper. And they can counter here. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Oh. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
South Africa are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar. It carries far too far and out of play. First quarter of an hour gone. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Not the most accurate pass. Adams. No, again there's no way through. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Tries one from range. And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation.
And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
South Africa are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very...
Goes for a shot! a whisker away from making it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Can he get onto this? He's onside. Now the delivery. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Great chance! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. That was a given, it always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
South Africa are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Messi. Played in. Oh, good climb! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's an excellent interception. It's been shipped out wide. Milan are looking to break at pace. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's worked it through. Ronaldinho! And that has faded wide.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And this is Ronaldinho. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. It is a corner. South Africa with the corner. They're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Van Basten, he's through on goal here. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. Cafu. He's a sharp little ball here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
South Africa look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So let's get the ball rolling. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? Cantona. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar has it in a wide position. Oh, super find. Ronaldinho. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He is through. There's the header! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. 60 minutes played. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. It's Aguero! And he's following up! Ronaldinho. For De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Throw in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Aguero. Aguero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar has the space to scheme. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. Always. And Messi! And he couldn't keep it down.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4, numero 11, Ronaldinho. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 9.
Musiala!
Attenzione, un cambio.
The final 5 minutes. And it's made its way to him. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now this could be a chance. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's in. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Numero 18.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Yamal! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's found a way past. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Davids played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he shoots! And no mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that is one way to stop him. South Africa do have a chance to counter here. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Haaland! And there's a goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. South Africa, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
South Africa definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.